Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Sagittarius, as always, this is a generalized tarot forecast for the month of April 2020. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign as well. While I'm shuffling the cards, I'd like to invite you to check out all the websites below. You can click on those if you're interested in my candles, which I have quite a few back there, I see. But anyway, you can definitely shop the boutique. If you would like your own personal intuitive clarity reading, just shoot me an email and I'll be more than happy to set up a time to do that for you. All right, so let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, April 2020. And of course, we'll do clarification and numerology as well. Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Well, the numerology we get for April Sag is 8, which is an interesting one. 8 is kind of a life-changing type of energy. So changes could happen during an 8 cycle. It's very intuitive cycle too, so it's a good time to, like, if you've been having trouble, it's very spiritual. If you've been having trouble meditating, slowing your mind down, Sag, 8 energy is a great time to practice that and hone that skill. Also a real good time to dream journal. A lot of times you'll have some pretty interesting dreams that parts of it come true, or maybe the whole thing. I don't know, but I would definitely journal if you have any recollection of your dreams when you wake up, especially if they're kind of puzzling to you. Just jot it down. All right, so let's do some clarification here. Okay, Sag. So what I'm catching here, sorry, I have the itchy, right? The top of my lip, sorry. What I'm getting the very first week is I get my 5 of water, okay? And I get celebration here. Now, there's a couple ways I want to read this for you. My 5 of water is kind of feeling sad. Sometimes you could say feeling sorry for yourself in a way, because you're focusing on the cups here that spilled and not seeing that you still have 2 cups standing straight behind you, right? It's almost a card that tells you don't don't cry over what's not here, and remember you do still have something back here. All right. And then here we have celebration. So you need to celebrate what you do have, is what I want to say. Also, Sagittarius, in week 1, this could be a caution of overindulgence too. Okay, so if you've been self-isolating like all of us, and it's still rolling into April 1st for you, you could maybe entertain yourself, right, by overindulgence or something. So just be cautious of that, and kind of take it easy. Just because you're stuck at home, it does, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that is another way to interpret those 2 cards, Sag. Week 2, I get my 7 of Pentacles reversed. I get not working, and I get the Sun. So if your company, if you do go out in the world for a living and your company hadn't, shut down or cut back or whatever, it could very well be that this is the week that you learn about that, or that there's a date that's coming up on week 2, because I do get also week 3, my apprentice my Eight of Pentacles, with my home reversed. So perhaps you can't work from home. Okay, you work a job that you cannot work from home, and week 3 is, the first of April might be, one of the very first furlough weeks, perhaps, or the second or whatever. But, it does appear as if you are unable to work from home. Now, if you own your own business, Sagittarius, that you do work from home, it could be that you're doing, that particular business isn't necessarily what is going to, people are going to put their money towards, right? During a time like this. Okay. Now it's interesting because the way those 2 weeks, week 2 and week 3, fall together, it's interesting because I don't really see it as being a horrendous negative for you. It it might even make you, because we are in an 8, so it might make you transform how you do that business in general. Okay, which works out best, which works out better anyway. So, I mean, don't despair, because the cards aren't like horridly negative about it, but I do see an adjustment here. So, week 4, I do get my Devil, and I get movement. Okay. This is a residence adjustment. So I see that in week 4, if you were or had been thinking about or planned to move out of something or somewhere, I mean, to go into a new home, it looks like this bug that is going around. You can't say on YouTube, they'll demonetize you if you actually say the words, which I don't, but anyway, so I won't. So this demon that is going through the world, it looks like, might be, it's possible, could be delaying you from being able to do a residential move that you were looking forward to, which is interesting too, because with this being reversed, that could be telling me the same thing. What you've been working towards as far as a residential change or some type of a move like that might be halted for right now. That's another way to interpret that. All right, so let's do some clarification. These cards feel better. Stop. Dogs might start barking now, Sag. Sorry. My 10 of Swords for week 1, which is an ending of something. Okay. Remember we were talking about focusing on, so these little cups, they fell over, there's an ending, right? But you do still have 2 in the back here, all right? And there's still cause for celebration. But yes, there is a definite death, right? There is an ending of something here, okay? But with this in the middle, it's actually still not, it's not devastating. It might be a bit upsetting to you, but it's not devastating because you do still have these 2 cups back here. So if there again, if week 1 is when they announce that, you can't work from home anymore or whatever, yes, it is an ending, not forever. Hopefully it is a temporary ending, but you still have things to be happy about, okay, to be thankful for, to rejoice in. And then week 2, I get the Hermit reversed, which is information being revealed, right? Right on top of my Sun, which is things coming to the light around something that you have been working towards or trying to harvest. He is my harvest card, all right, after much labor. Um, but either way, there is some information that comes out about, possibly not being able to work in the way that bring income in the way you normally bring it in. Okay. But there is some information that comes to you that week, or some things coming out in the open that week. Week 3, I have my 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. Which is usually about, there again, a home, a happy home. So I think, I truly do believe that if this is, if this is about you, sometimes I believe I do these readings for like a handful of people. I don't know. And then it like just, anyway, because those are the ones that'll say, oh my God, exactly everything happened or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I did it for you. I don't know who you are, but that's your message. Anyway, it appears, Sagittarius, that whatever change you wanted going on within this home that you had been working towards, there's come a stop here, because here we are with the 10, it's reversed. It doesn't mean that it's not going to become straight up. I just feel like there's a block going on there as far as being able to make that happen. Week 4, I get my 5 of Pentacles reversed. So look at her, she's upset because, there again, it's kind of like my 5 of Cups. She still has 2 back there in the cups, and here with the pentacles, not all the dishes are breaking, right? She still has 1 in her hand. So, you might be feeling, a bit lost, like you've lost something. I like that it's reversed. Like you lost something, or you lost I just think it's more about the time here, Sagittarius. I don't believe that if you were looking to change residences or do some kind of residential adjustment, whether maybe even working on your home, whatever, it's just this too shall pass. It's just temporary. Okay, so let's look at the last clarification card. There is definitely something that's coming to light in week 2 around how you bring in your money. If you sell homes, week 3 and 4 could, it could be where it's starting to really hit, where perhaps folks aren't buying just right now because, we can't. Yeah, so I do get the Lion here, Sagittarius, and there is a sudden surprise that there is some type of an ending. So you might not have seen this coming, but I do believe you did, honestly. But there is an initial shock to what happened here, to what you're missing. All right. Whatever it is here that you lost. So there is an initial shock to it, but do keep in mind, you still have reason to be thankful, okay, to celebrate in some form. So, once you get over this initial shock, I think you're going to see where things are going to be just fine. Week 2, I get my children playing reversed. If you're a school teacher, this would be telling me that they are going to extend the teleschooling for the rest of the year, or something that you hadn't expected. With my children playing reversed. could very well be that if you're a school teacher, or if you do something to, yeah, something to do with children, daycare, whatever. So it does, but if it's not about that, it there again, we're a little bit more, I think, in self-isolation here on week 2, frankly. Yeah, because we're, yeah. So it could be that you find out through your company that you will not be, if you thought you were going back to work, you will not be going back to work. If you didn't know that they were going to shut down, this might be, these first 2 weeks might be where it all kind of comes into play. Week 3, I do get an emotional card here, and this is around the home. Okay. So I almost feel like it's love of your home or love of what you were doing, around change of your home, or if you were working on remodeling or building or something, because you're definitely working something around your home here. And it's emotional for you, I believe, that it has to maybe take a back seat right now to everything else going on in the world. I do get, there it is, land. I do get the park for week 4. So, um, around a residence move, or, so land. I almost feel as if um, once this demon bug moves forward, clearly you're still going to get what you had worked towards. I just feel that it's the disappointment and the delay of it happening is what's going on here in week 3 and 4, Sagittarius. All right. So that's what I have for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did reading them for you. If I haven't said it, that meet Choco, he was um, rescued by my grandson and I. He's running the streets and really hurt, well, really sick. He had bad dental issues, still does. Fleas, hungry, pick something. Anyway, that's him now. He's happy now. He's on meds, and hopefully flea bed. Hopefully no fleas. Haven't noticed any. It's a fight because I got another dog too. So, but anyway, that's Choco. He's our new addition. All right. Enough about that. So if you're interested in the candles, check out the boutique. I would love to do a personal reading for you, so email me. Other than that, I want you to have a fabulous, safe, and healthy April. And until we meet again in May, I'm always sending loving energy your way, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.